Danielle Green, who is the member for Ngày. And Danielle Green has kindly agreed to address us later in this process. So, Ms Helen Sue, our Acting Chief Executive Officer of the City of Wilson, as well as the National Anthem. So we welcome them here tonight. I'll ask you just put your hands together for them. Australian citizens. Councillor Jover is joining us on stage. And this evening, after you've taken your pledge, you'll be presented with a certificate to mark this special occasion. In addition, you'll also be given a flag and a small Australian native tree. The small tree, in many ways, is symbolic, as you have decided that Australia is the country which offers a secure, peaceful and meaningful future in which your families can grow. You've already received a badge of the Australian flag attached to your pledge card. As an Australian citizen from today, this flag, here's at the back here, becomes your flag. Australia is a country which is with a rich and diverse society in which respect and understanding is fostered. Residents come from non-English speaking backgrounds. And as I stand here and look at all the faces in front of me, I can see that you'll bring your culture and add it to our society, which will be enriching for us all. Bring what is positive from your culture and share it. After all, it's not what is different about us, but what is the same that promotes harmony throughout our community. The things that I've just mentioned, a mix of culture, diversity and harmony, are what we proudly call I'd like to welcome the member for Ngày, Danielle Green, who has now joined us. And I will firstly read out a message on behalf of the Minister for Immigration and Citizenship. and Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable David Coleman. Today you become an Australian citizen. We are immensely proud of what we have achieved as a nation. We welcome you in joining us. Our history and culture have been forged over thousands of years, first through Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, and more recently with people from all corners of the earth. Australia has succeeded as a nation by embracing and defending our national values. We believe in freedom, in the rule of law, in democracy. We believe that all people are equal, regardless of their cultural background, gender, race or religion. We are a resilient nation. We have overcome world wars, depression, drought and flood. We stand...
Really great for me to be able to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, the Wurundjeri Wurrung clan, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge my dear friend Amelia Stajova, who is a councillor in the North Ward, which is wholly within the electorate Yang Yang that I represent. And thank you to the council officers who are here supporting this fabulous citizenship ceremony tonight. And I did want to thank the voices of Hazel Glen. Hazel Glen College is a fabulous school in my electorate, and it is the largest single campus school in Australia. But it offers amazing diversity, and if you've enjoyed the singing you heard this evening, they actually have a very famous singer who has represented Australia, a student, J.L. Wenner, who represented Australia at the Junior Eurovision competition in 2018. So you never know what these singers from Hazel Glen might do next, and I have no doubt that there might be some of you here that will have students at Hazel Glen or many of the other fabulous schools in the area in future. I'm really privileged to represent one of the few electorates named in the Victorian Parliament that actually has a traditional Indigenous name. And so that has the longest continuous human culture on the planet, and that's Australian Aborigines. And only a few months ago, we had a magnificent part of Victoria called Butch Bin added to the UNESCO World Heritage listing, and there's evidence of stone houses and aquaculture that are older than Stonehenge. So whenever you think maybe you don't fit in or you're newly arrived, well, almost all of us are newly arrived. But in the city of Whittlesea, we have the highest number of Aboriginal people of any local government area in the metropolitan area. More of our Indigenous people, of course, live in regional areas and in other states. But in Melbourne, in Whittlesea, you're more likely, and the Merndas, the young boys, the young girls of now, of the past, and of the future. And for those of us who are community leaders, we have to think of those of now and in the future. And we have a number of Yang Yangs and Merndas. We can hear them speaking to us tonight. And thank you for bringing them along, because I think it humanises us and means that we can really genuinely get together in like a family sense when we have an all ages gig, like a citizenship ceremony. One of the other words in this area, does anyone live in Wollert? I'm sure there's a few people live in Wollert. Well, Wollert means possum in traditional language. Yarrambat, that's just outside the city of Whittlesea, but just on the other side of the Plenty River, it means high hill. Turarong, which is another beautiful reservoir within the city of Whittlesea, a little bit further than Yang Yang, the other side of Whittlesea, another beautiful free place that you can take your family out for a great day out, and it means laughter, or kookaburra. And these were words that weren't talked about when I was growing up, because we didn't do the right thing, we didn't acknowledge the original custodians of this land. But they are a very forgiving people, and they've told us their stories, and we're rediscovering them. And together with your stories coming from the land of your birds, that means that we have a much stronger community. And my uncle, who's a farmer, he would call it hybrid vigor. usually the purebred animals are usually not the smartest ones, and they're not usually the strongest. But the animals that grow most quickly and are strongest and continue on are those that have a great mix, a great diversity. And I think that's what is really strong about Australia, and particularly here in the city of Wirral, to make these events such a magnificent event, and also the singers from Hazelland. And don't forget, at the end, you'll get a message later on from the staff, but it really means now that you're a citizen, you have the right to vote and to have a say. And we're only one of 2 or 3 democracies in the world that have compulsory voting, and I actually think that that's something else that makes us stronger as well, because no one sits on the sidelines in politics in Australia. Even in the end, if you're voting for the least worst, at least you're having a say. And I know in many of the countries that you've come from, it may be the first time that you've ever had a say in choosing your leaders. And I am very privileged to be one of the leaders in this community, and I look forward to meeting you and enjoying the evening with you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate that. So, next on the program is another performance by the host. Thank you again. The state member, who you, I'm sure all heard at the back, will join you on the floor. Whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Thank you. Please be seated. I'll now ask the rest of row 10 and 12, through to 12, to please stand. The affirmation. Okay. From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Jagveer Singh, Dimple Sheran, Dalia Hussain Ahmed Awad, Anjana Bedi, Dinuka Dedu Fernando, Wamina Hanige。
你要不然一会儿就跟着奶奶在这边，要不然如果你要跟着我的话，那你就那你就不要乱跑，不要发出声音，听到没有？以后
什么爷爷先过去？
爷爷去站一个好的地方去拍照啊，录像。
Nivedan Baral，
哪个地方？
他跑哪去了？爷爷跑哪去了？
Anoza Dua, Dalbir Singh, Gurpreet Singh, Harpreet Kaur, Joshua Johnny, Ali Abdullah Mahmood Hassan, Muhammad Ali Abdullah Mahmood, Sheza Ali Abdullah Mahmood, Kamalveer Singh, Jamal Khaled Jalandi, Nirjala Manandar, Andrew Felipe Martin da Silva, Saurav Mehta, Manwani, Manveer Singh, Sinikumar Suresh Bai Menon, Jyotsna Nagpal, Nguyen, Trisha Junaid Nito, Soumya Shrikal, Surya Abhilani, Angel Sundar, Sanjeev Pereira. Jatinder Prasad, Niti Prasad, Suraj Prasad.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sharmila Mahajan. Mahajan. Geeta Raj Mahajan. Sridevi Venkatesh Kaveri. Akshay Kumar Kulkarni. Kumar Gururaj Kulkarni.
Through a simple but meaningful ceremony tonight that now officially makes you a citizen of this great country. So please put your hands together. At this point I will now ask our Acting Chief Executive Officer, Helen Sue, to discuss with you the responsibilities associated with citizenship.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Congratulations again for each and every one of you. Every time I came to this room to witness citizenship ceremonies, it's a special feeling for me. I myself actually received my Australian citizenship in this very room about 20 years ago. So reflecting on my 20 years journey of being Australian, to obey Australian law, serve on a jury, if called to do so. Defend Australia should the need arise, all with the same equal rights and exemptions as Australian-born citizens. Being an Australian citizen enables you to involve to vote at federal, state and local government elections. An electoral enrollment form has been given to you tonight with your certificate. So please do complete those forms. By completing this form and email it to the Australian
that we have in terms of Helen being able to be here tonight in the acting chief executive role. So will the choir please go back? Once again, one of the better parts of these ceremonies, of course, is having our young generation welcome our new generation to Australia. And on behalf of the Council, I thank the Hazel Glen School Choir for joining us this evening and leading us in those songs. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that now brings us to the formal part of this evening to a close. I'd particularly like to thank our council.
Can I get a photo of you?
Thank you.